Hello and welcome to another video from T.W White Sons Mazda. Here we have today, taken in part exchange, a 2015 on a 15 plate Mazda 3. This car's in the Sport Nav specification, has an automatic transmission and the 2 litre 120 PS petrol engine. It's covered a little under 35,000 miles. It's a full and complete documented Mazda service history. Is in absolutely sterling condition. Had a major service with us in January. I think it was on the 6th, something like that. At the time of doing this recording, it's actually towards the end of the month now. The customer saw another vehicle while he was in having this one serviced and recently took delivery of that and part exchanged this with us. We're delighted to be able to offer the car for sale. Mazda 3s of any description are very difficult to find on the used market, particularly nice condition cars. And most definitely one with an automatic gearbox. They're so hard to come by. So delighted to have this in stock. The car's finished in Meteor Grey and was actually optioned with the light stone leather interior. Again, that's an incredibly rare option. And these Mazda 3s didn't all come with leather. You had to spec it. I think it was about an 800 or maybe £1,000 option when you ordered it new. And then to have the light stone leather finish was a further £200. So the person who spec'd the car from new certainly knew what they wanted and chose a wonderful colour combination. The car's got a full and complete documented Mazda service history. I think it was only the last 2 services were with us, and prior to that was all with Mazda in Croydon, but a wonderful history, beautiful condition. There is one little scratch on the near side sill, which I'll show you. We're going to have that put right before the car leaves us. Other than that, and some very small marks on the alloy wheels, it's absolutely beautiful. The previous owner's done a wonderful job of keeping the car nice. Now, the specification of these is very good. You have keyless entry, front and rear parking sensors, a multimedia system that does your hands-free phone, USB connectivity, integrated navigation, and these very nice alloy wheels. So really lovely car, and they're great fun to drive. They've got a very willing 2 litre 120 PS petrol engine. I'll show you in the boot while I'm here. It's definitely not a smoker's car and definitely not had an animal in it. It's in wonderful condition and no adverse smells, as you'd expect from a main dealer car. Really, really good size boot. I mentioned the alloy wheels previously. Really nice style on these. Very, very light silver, but they look very nice. Inside, you're greeted with that wonderful stone leather finish, and that has the sort of darker backs to the seats in case you do have anybody trying to put their feet on them. But it looks very nice, very premium. It's a very lovely place to be. I mentioned you have keyless entry on the button on the door here. As part of speccing leather, it means you also get an electric adjust driver's seat. Jump in the car, start the car up. You just have to have your foot on the brake. There's a push button starter here, and then the car comes into life. And bear in mind now, this is fast approaching a 9-year-old car. It's covered 34,300 miles, which is just wonderful. Also, as part of the specification, you get a colour projected head-up display onto this little screen here. You can just make out there, it says 0 miles an hour. And it has a digital speed readout. It means you can keep your eyes a little bit higher rather than looking down here all the time. You're looking up here and you've got your eyes on the road whilst you're looking for your speed. It's a really good size and very clear display as well. All your hands-free phone controls, cruise control and speed limiter. Of course, you have all electric windows, power fold mirrors, all your buttons down here for the stop-start technology, the tyre pressure monitoring system and traction control. Now, it is an automatic gearbox car, but you do have these paddles behind the steering wheel. So you've almost got sort of perfect compromise between a manual and an automatic. You can put the gearbox down into drive. You'll notice just there you've got that manual option. Push your shifter over to there. You can either control it from the shifter itself or from the paddles that I just showed you. You've got this multimedia system here. This is known as Mazda's MZD Connect system. Very tried and tested. It's been in a number of cars. The one thing to look for with these is if you have somebody who has sort of creams and stuff on their hands and they use it as a touchscreen, which you can when you're not moving, they can go a bit sort of delaminated and a bit horrible. Definitely not the case with this car. The screen is absolutely crystal clear. You do have an integrated navigation system, which I mentioned earlier, so you don't have to use your smartphone. It is a proper independent nav. And you've got Bluetooth hands-free phone controls. We've also got a Bose stereo in this car. It's one of the most important features for me. It's a wonderful stereo system. Mazda have got a fantastic relationship with Bose, and this car is no different. The sound system is built specifically for the car. You have a feature on it called Bose Centerpoint, which creates like a virtual surround sound. It's very, very good, and yeah, you've got to hear it to be able to appreciate it. The climate control air conditioning system, heated front seats. So again, with leather, you could have heated seats with the cloth, but you'd argue that's not quite as important as having it with a leather interior. Mentioned the gearbox already, which is a 6-speed torque converter automatic box, and all your controls down here, which you use for your multimedia system. You also have automatic lights and automatic wipers. They're LED headlights on this car. And I brought with me as well, just to show you the Mazda service history. So all again, with Croydon Mazda, you can see the intervals. It's only doing a couple of thousand miles between services, but has been in every single year without fail. And to, you know, again, to get to 9 years and still be going into a Mazda dealer for your servicing is incredibly rare. A lot of people often get to the end of warranty and think at that point that they'll go to an independent dealer, but it really does help if it's got a full and complete Mazda dealer history, which this car does. Like I say, the paintwork is in wonderful order. There's that one little scratch on the near side sill, which we're going to sort out. Other than that, it really is very nice indeed. And we can offer nationwide delivery, so if you're not local to us and you don't want to miss out on the car, give us a call, we'll discuss that with you. We'll gladly accept part exchange. We've very, very competitive buyers of used cars at the moment, and we'll can certainly pledge to give you a more than competitive offer for your car. We've got full finance facilities at the dealership as well, so again, discuss that with us, and we'll do our very best to help. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll speak to you soon. Cheers then, bye.